Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Momma Jo's Kitchen. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Hey, I found a real simple, quick, well, I think it's kind of quick, dessert that you all may want to try for, maybe for Christmas. I actually got this recipe off of the side. I think it was off of a cranberry, it was probably a cranberry sauce can. It's not that one over there I'm pointing because, you know, what we're making today is called Outrageous Chocolate Cranberry Fudge Cake. And it has very, well, I wouldn't say few, but the amount of ingredients that's going in this is surprising to me. And we'll go over that. I have my oven already preheated to 325 degrees. Now, according to this, it says to line an 8-inch round cake pan with foil. And then it says coat the foil with cooking spray. I'm going to show you what I'm using. I have this silicone, and it's a square, but it's probably an 8-inch, maybe a 9-inch. And because it's silicone, and I've got it sprayed, and I'm supporting it with this little baking sheet underneath, I'm not going to use any tinfoil or anything because it should be easy to remove it from this pan. And I'm setting this aside for right now. Now, let's talk about the ingredients. And I'll tell you an ingredient I did not have. So I had to improvise. Sometimes you have to improvise. It says 2/3 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. So this is not my recipe. So if you want to make this, please write this down as you are watching this video. So I didn't have semi-sweet, but I did have Hershey's milk chocolate chips. So I have 2/3 of a cup here. It says a half a cup of butter or margarine. So I have it, because we're going to put this in a microwave. So make sure you have a microwave safe bowl. So you're going to need a stick of butter. And then you need 1 ounce of unsweetened chocolate. Now, I did not have unsweetened chocolate, but let me tell you what I did. I did have unsweetened cocoa powder. And what you can do is, I'll show you here, is I took 1 tablespoon of butter and I melted it in this bowl in the microwave. And then I added 3 level tablespoons of cocoa powder and I mixed them together. So I'm going to use that in place of the unsweetened chocolate that I don't have. You're going to need 1 cup of ocean spray whole berry or the jellied cranberry sauce. And I did have a can. It's upside down, sorry. So when you take a cup out, you're going to have about a half a cup left over. So right here is my, and I use the whole. I think Michael likes the whole berries probably a little bit better, and especially in this recipe, you know, I think it'd be nice to kind of have, when you go to bite into, you know, kind of reminds me more of a brownie. It might turn out more of the brownie than a cake. We'll see. So that's what we have here. Then you only need, surprisingly, a half a cup of sugar. You're going to need 2 eggs. See how I have 2 eggs in a bowl here already. We're going to need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And I thought that this was surprising. Only a fourth, 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And then all you're going to need is 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And that is all that's going to go in this. You don't need a mixer, according to this. I mean, I've already got the oven preheated. I've got my pan sprayed over there. Be sure you line yours with either tin foil or parchment paper and spray it, unless you have a silicone like I do, something like that to put it in. And it says to microwave your chocolate chips, your butter, and your unsweetened cocoa. So here we go. I'm going to take my butter. I'm going to take my chips. I'm going to put it on there. And then this is my unsweetened cocoa that I mixed with melted butter and unsweetened cocoa. It's like a paste. I'm going to just wipe that in there. I'm going to try to get all of it out of this bowl. Okay, let me set this here. Okay, this is going to go in the microwave, which is underneath here. I know you have to be careful in your microwaves. If you have a really powerful microwave, I'm going to start off at 1 minute. So it's in there now, and then we're going to stir it when it comes out. And what we do is, if we need another 30 seconds after I stir it, we want everything melted and smooth. Let me get a 1/2 teaspoon. I'll be right back. There's my 1/2 teaspoon for my baking powder. This is going to come together really quick and easy. It sounds really good. Are you looking to add something new this year to your Christmas festivities for the family? I have a lot of recipes I'll be sharing that I make every year. Okay, it's coming out of the microwave after 1 minute. What did I do? There it is. Like I said, my microwave's pretty hot. You know, when it get, you just gotta stir it and give it a second. We want all those little chips in there to be completely melted. Keep stirring. I think that 1 minute is got them all melted here. Okay, to this bowl, I think I have enough room. If I don't have enough room, I could transfer it over to a bigger bowl. Okay, now it says to add the cranberry sauce and the sugar, because you never want to add eggs to something that's really hot. But I think by the time we add the sugar and we mix the cranberry in, it's going to cool it down enough. So here goes the, sometimes it's hard for me to say, 1/2 cup of sugar. I have a 1100 watt microwave, so I know that in the past I've tried melting chocolate And sometimes the chocolate will freeze up because, you got to turn your power down, or you got to do it in smaller time increments. Okay, I'm going to put in that cranberry. Okay, we only got a few more ingredients to add. Right now it's very liquidy. Add eggs, vanilla, flour, and baking powder. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fork, and I'm just going to take my eggs here and just give it a light beat before I actually put it in there, since I'm not using a whisk. I'm just using my my little spatula. Okay, that's good. All right, I'm looking. Add the eggs and the vanilla. All right, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Probably could have used a whisk, but it's all going to incorporate when I go to add the flour and the baking powder. It's coming together. Now this is what I'm talking about. I like quick and easy things. All right, here's that 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. And we need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. As soon as the baking powder, gets in with the wet, that's when it activates. And this, I would say, is a medium bowl that I'm using. It's nice that I didn't have to dirty up another bowl. Okay, once you think you've got it stirred enough, I'll bring the pan over. And just make sure your dry ingredients, there's no like lumps or anything. And we're just going to pour it in. Trying to scrape all the goodness out of here. Okay, all right, it's going to go in. I'm going to shake it. Sometimes I'll tap it a little bit. According to this, pour batter into prepared pan, bake for 40 minutes or until center is set and a toothpick comes out clean. Cool in pan 30 minutes. And then it says refrigerate 1 hour or until cold. It says add icing or topping as desired. We probably won't make a topping or anything on that because it kind of looks like a brownie. I guess it's going to depend on how much it rises. So let me get this in the oven, and I'll bring you guys back when we go to cut it and Michael's going to give you a taste test. All right, we'll see you in a little bit.
How you doing, YouTube? Here to give you a good one. The outrageous chocolate cranberry fudge cake. Here we go. Mmm. 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 That's a combination of flavors you wouldn't think would go together, but it's good. The tartness of the cranberry, sweetness of the chocolate. It's amazing. 2 thumbs up. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. Check the video out. Check out all Momma Jo's videos. Come back and get some more goodness. Thank you. Good night.